Today we talk Madueke's absence from the team, Chelsea and Roma agreeing a deal for Lukaku, and also Cucurella explaining why we won against Burnley. So Madueke's absence from the team has been a noticeable one because I know a lot of Chelsea fans have been wondering where has he been for the past couple of games and why he has not been getting as much game time as we would say Cole Palmer. Now, he was absent due to a minor injury after the international break. However, after that, there were some issues with Madueke partying, and there was a clip circulating on the internet with him out in the clouds partying. And Pochettino was not happy about this. Whenever he was asked about Madueke and his disciplinary actions against him, Pochettino had this to say: "It is clear this video we were talking about with him, I think it is a thing that we need to avoid. All the players need to know that when we are a player of Chelsea, to try to avoid these things. It wasn't a big issue, but we always need to avoid these types of situations." So now we have our answers as to why he wasn't playing or why he was getting minimum game time. And it was down to disciplinary reasons. I totally agree with Pochettino because we have to set a standard. And that's the thing when we have a lot of young players coming into the club. They need to understand that they need to be professionals, and for our club, as Chelsea's stature, we need to act accordingly. We need to show professionalism all the time, whether it's on the pitch or off the pitch. So that is the main reason why Madueke has been absent from the team. And Pochettino was asked if the issue has been resolved, and he said yes, it has been resolved, and they're moving forward. The club is moving forward, the players moving forward. So hopefully after this international break, he can learn from this. I mean, he's still relatively young, so he can learn from this. He can move forward, and hopefully he has a big part to play for the rest of the season because he's a really good player and he is improving, and it would be a shame for him to not meet his potential because of partying and just not following club rules. Now we move on to news that Chelsea and Roma has agreed a fee for Romelu Lukaku in the region of £37 million. And I think that this is a very good deal for a player that we've had on our books for some years and he's not been playing for us. We will potentially, even though I know we're not paying his wages right now, Romelu Lukaku has a wage of £325,000 per week. And if we are able to sell him to Roma, that can potentially be a good business for both teams because £37 million, I know a lot of people are going to say that this is a loss. However, for the past two seasons, including this season that we've loaned him to Roma, we've recouped, let's say 16 million pounds in revenue from those two loans, from whether it's from Roma or from Inter, because we loaned him to Roma for £8 million and £8 million to Inter the season before. So that's £60 million plus we will be getting £37 million in transfer fee for him, plus $325,000 off our books. So I think this is a win-win situation. A lot of people are going to argue that we're going to lose a lot of money because we paid £97 million for him, but he still has 2 years left on his contract. So it is a win-win for us. And I know a lot of fans will be happy to see him out of the club because ever since the first season of him doing that interview and causing controversy within the dressing room, and it affected our play on the team, he has not been liked by most Chelsea fans. So I think this is great news, and hopefully he continues to score goals. He has 7 goals in 8 appearances for Roma. He's doing good, and that's what we want to see. So they'll definitely trigger that clause to buy Lukaku at the end of the season. Next, we move on to Marc Cucurella. Cucurella has started the last 3 games for Chelsea, and he has been really good, which is odd because Cucurella has had his moments previously when he was playing at left wing back or left back for us, where he also lapses in concentration and makes mistakes in high profile games. But we haven't seen this. Funny enough that he's playing as right back. It has been his best run of games for Chelsea since he joined. And he was talking to he was doing an interview recently, and this is what he had to say on why we won against Burnley. The reaction of the team after conceding the goal was very good. We created chances, and after halftime, we were very focused on what we needed to do. We scored early in the second half and then dominated the game. It's a very good win for us because we were confident and scored a lot of goals. So he's basically saying that the team has regained its confidence. I am thinking that the past wins against Brighton and also Fulham was a catalyst for the team to gain confidence and to start believing in themselves. And I spoke about this in the last video that this is one of the few games that I actually thought Chelsea were a team. Everybody were running for each other, fighting for the balls, fighting for second balls, and we actually scored goals. So confidence is coming back, and as Cucurella said, we have to stick to the game plan. No matter what, we need to stick to the game plan, and we saw that against Burnley. Even though we went a goal down, we stuck to the game plan, and at the end of the day, we came away with a win. So I want to see more performances like this, and I hope all the players shares the same mentality as Cucurella as the season goes on. Let me know what you guys think about all that we've discussed today, and I'll catch you in the next video.